BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
What's up, guys? Chef Jeff, this dope cooking show. Look, we are back. We are back again. Listen, if you are here, you heard that I, Chef Jeff, who is the host, has a cooking show called This Dope Cooking Show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, guys? What's going on? So we back again, another one more time, for another episode, This Dope Cooking Show, in our breakfast series, where we are working on different versions of breakfast, different things, different ideas. And the reason why we're doing that is because most of my background has been in early morning shifts. So that consisted of breakfast, brunch, etc., right? And I spend a considerable amount of time in the breakfast realm. So I just wanted to share with you all my knowledge of breakfast, how I do it, and share some recipes and things with you guys, so that you can try them and you can be there at your next brunch, bar mitzvah, party, set, potluck, whatever it is, right? Or you can just call me, but not for real. I want you to learn how to do this on your own, because the times have changed. Things are different, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's just cheaper to do it yourself versus calling the chef. And that's okay too, because, you know, I gotta have a life too. I got things going on, you know what I'm saying? Plus, you know, I'm doing some other stuff. So we gotta make sure that we are able to help each other out, right? So I'm gonna share with you, then you can do it yourself, right? Cool. So look, we back. Let's see. We are, just got back from getting my kids, right? We all took a break. Took a 2-week break. Everybody was on break. We took a break from each other, right? They went with their grandparents. We stayed here. The dog went to the doggy hotel. We was all in 3 different areas, and we was all having whatever time we was having, right? And I can only speak for me and Doc, and we had a ball, right? Never forget communication. Never forget it. Never let communication be something that you don't do, okay? I'm gonna tell you, don't let communication be something that you do not do. Why? It is a necessity every day, every hour, every minute of relationship, situationship, communicate with people at your job. And so, like I told y'all, I am on a healing journey to heal Jeff as a whole. Chef got to get it all back. I'm talking about everything that I gave out, that I released to people, I let people step on, use, whatever the case may be, I got to get it all back. So I am on just a journey of self, right? And just sometimes the journey of self leads you into different avenues where you have to discover why you are the way you are, what happened, and what, you know, everything is connected to something, right? And I would used to be like, I'm good now, I ain't even about all that. But it really was, and it really is. So we got to communicate. One thing about us, we talk a lot, but we have been skimming over some stuff as of lately. So it was like, okay, well, we got to get this thing back right, like tight. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure this is all the way right for us, because we don't want to be the ones that out here playing like they for real and they ain't for real. We don't want to be the ones out here playing like we, you know, madly in love and we got it all together, and behind every closed door, we do not. So we took some time. We talked to each other. We worked some things out. You know what I mean? We got some understanding, some different points of views, right? Because I was raised in the North. She was raised in the South. My parents were church people. My dad is a pastor. My mom, you know, is the president of the usher board. You hear me? And all our life was mostly church, right? Until, you know, we got to the point where we could make our own decisions. I want to say I'm talking about me and my little brother. But we can make our own decisions and we can do kind of what we wanted to do. The one thing about it, though, that I did share with Doc was that because I was in church so much, I feel like I'm missing something. As of probably 2 years ago, I used to feel like I was missing something, right? And at that time I was still involved, like going through the motions, but I was still missing something. And now that I don't really church like I used to, because I'm taking some time back from them, so I don't church like I used to. It feels like something's missing. And so that's just part of your upbringing, your programming. Like you got to go to church. I remember leaving my high school homecoming, kicking it tough, still having to get up and go sing in the choir on church on Sunday morning at church. I mean, there's been times where I'll be like leaving places coming to church. You know what I'm saying? So it's in me. It's deep down in there. Just it's been kind of suppressed, which it happens as we grow up, as we get older. Some things take precedence over church, not God, church. But that's a conversation for another time. So um, we really just talked. We really just poured into each other as we poured from each other, if that makes sense. Um, in any conversation, you gotta always make sure that you are always, always delivering and receiving, right? You want to make sure you deliver what you're saying in a way that they can receive it, and you need to receive what they're saying and not be ready to, not thinking to pack your next blow so that you can knock her off her square or knock him off his square. You got to be able to communicate openly, honestly, transparently, and really take something away from the conversation. We have been having conversations left and right, but we weren't taking anything away. We weren't getting a full understanding. It was one of those things like, oh, yeah, I'm tired of talking about it. What you want to eat? One of them things. So we took time. We took time with each other. We have an amazing set of friends that are taking time to pour into us because of where we were and how things happened, how things unfolded. Um, we kind of grew closer together, and so they've been spending time with us just to make sure that we really are on. Well, not we, me. That I really am to doing this healing thing right. Like it's been a battle with self, right? Because I don't play, right? You cross me, I gotta get you back, right? You cross me, I'm coming to get you. Or I, it's bad. It's bad. It's because I got a bad temper. My temper comes from my father, all right, and it just goes down through it's really genealogy. You know what I'm saying? So I have to check myself because I know that I will black out and then wake up in jail. So like it's not you gotta stop. So you gotta be able to you gotta be able to control yourself before you get to the blackout feeling, right? And prior to that, so you gotta each situation, each circumstance is different. Can't treat them all the same, right? And every person didn't do what the last person did, so everybody gets a new set of mercy, grace, but I'd be like, nah, I don't trust nobody. So I mean, I don't trust nobody but one person space. Like 2 weeks ago, I was like, I don't trust nobody. 2 weeks ago, before that, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, I miss me. Like I'll make sure that you don't see me, so I have to talk to you. Like, but it's okay. Everybody going through it. I'm kind of like the last of the people that I know that have taken the time to heal from what has happened. Things have transpired. I'm kind of like the last one. You know what I mean? I haven't been. I haven't because I was not able to. Right. So now that I'm able to, I'm doing some things, some self work, some more self work, right, to make sure that I'm all right. And I'm so that I'm a better person for y'all. And so when y'all see me in the street, I'll be like, "Hey, what's up, friend?" Not just be like trying to run away. So this it's work. It's work. It's hard. It's self soul. It's self work, and it's work. It's work with you, and it's work with other people. Because I had I had an opportunity. Well, of course, my new job, I'll be hiring. Looking through resumes, and a name popped up that this person, I don't fool with no more, right? The name of this person was the same name as the person that I don't fool with. I immediately deleted the name or deleted the resume. Didn't even get a guy a chance. So sorry, it is what it is. But he don't know what I'm going through. So I'm able now to recognize triggers. I'm able now to recognize like, okay, like you ain't 100% ready to deal with this yet. So just kind of, stay over here, work with what you got. I'm able to I'm able to identify triggers. I'm able to identify what is setting me off, what sets me off, to the point where it's like time I'm ready to go to the Royal Rumble. Like But okay, like I gotta stop doing that too because everybody don't want to fight no more, right? I know. So it's you just gotta work yourself. You gotta work yourself and work the program. So yeah, we did that. We went and got our kids right. We drove, met them halfway. Halfway point was Mississippi. We dropped them off. We stayed in Jackson. This last time we stayed in the Clinton, which is like down the highway from Jackson. But the Jackson where we were staying, it was kind of like I don't be there. So we moved down a couple few exits, and then the hotel that we stayed at was really nice. It was newer, right? The hotel we stayed at in Jackson was old. It was old, outdated. The elevator felt like it was gonna drop at any moment. Like it was crazy. It was crazy, but it's an older hotel. You could tell by looking at it, and it was fine. The stay was good, but this time we went to a newer hotel, which they had newer stuff, newer look, and had everything we want on the amenities list, the restaurant, bar, pool, stuff like that, right? So we basically did a turnaround trip with a break. So now we back, dogs are back, everybody's back in the same house. So it's time to readjust again, right? Readjust once we get that settled. Then it's gonna be time to start preparing for school because y'all know school coming back, right? They gotta go back to school. And I think my kids go back August 8th. I'm not 100% sure. Get back to you on that one. But it's coming quick. So now it starts time to school shop, school supplies, things like that. We gotta get all that stuff ready. So that's what we on. That's what we doing. But that's just a quick little update of what's going on in this house. What's going on with the chef. Work is still work. It's still good. I still like it. They still like me. So we cool. Like everybody doing their part. And I love the team of people that I got actually just hired a guy. My Jamaican accent finna be on point because he from Jamaica. Oh, y'all just don't even know. Yeah, you just wait. You just wait. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. Because I've been studying. I've been listening to him real good, so I can imitate him. I do that. I like to imitate people, imitate voices. Like I used to imitate one of the deacons that the church I attended, and he don't even know I can sound just like him. It's so funny. But anyway, um, yeah. So added him to the mix. He's like a multi-purpose guy that I kind of slid in there, right? He knows how to cook. He knows how to wait tables. He know how to bartend. He know how to do all kinds of stuff. So I'm feeling like we just days in with the new hire. I'm feeling like this is the piece of the puzzle that's gonna make us strong with whatever kind of curveball we thrown. He gonna be able to help jump in there and pick that slack up. So I'm excited to work with the guy. He's excited to be there. He was just running around talking about how easy it is and he likes this and it's a piece of cake and I'm like, all right, it's cool. Right now we chilling. Ain't much going on. Just keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, okay, cool. So we are gonna do a. So let me tell y'all. So I found another biscuit recipe, and y'all didn't tell me about this. I don't know why y'all didn't tell me because we could have did that one too. But okay, so the butter shrimp biscuits were dense. They were like cake almost, right? Okay, cool. No problem. Ain't no big deal. It's all the rage. That's all over TikTok. They got seafood stuffed biscuits. They making burgers out of the bit. It's all kind of stuff going on about them butter shrimp biscuits. But I wanted you all to see them, and it was a fairly easy recipe. I'm sure you can do more things so they're not so dense. But we tried them. I don't bake. It is what it is, right? But it was good. So last week we did the steak, egg, and cheese bagel sub biscuit, no egg. And then we did an open face one for Doc. She killed it. So with the butter swim biscuit. So we got creative last week. So I found another recipe. I wasn't even trying. I wasn't even trying. I really was gonna do something else. I was really gonna do some steak and eggs. But I was like, nah, we ain't ready for that yet. Cause I want to kind of flow from. So here's my idea. Y'all follow me. We're gonna do breakfast. We're gonna flow from breakfast into steaks. We're gonna go into steaks and we're gonna do steaks with stuff. So we're gonna pair steak with baked potato. We're gonna pair a steak with asparagus and a glass of whiskey, something like that. We're finna get in depth. Don't worry, just you keep holding on because it's coming. I promise you. I'm putting it together. I'm trying these different camera angles. I got a new program that I'm using. I'm trying to, I'm filming from the back of my phone, which I don't know if I'm looking directly at y'all or not. But hey, you got to try. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we doing. We just trying out here. So if you did not catch my episode of Peas Pod with my buddy Lloyd Pulliam. Go over to YouTube and type in peas, P apostrophe S pod, peas pod. Check out that interview that I did with him. I had a ball, and like I said, this is a continual learning process, right? What I want, I really can't always do because I'm in a personal space, right? I'm not in a commercial space, so I got to be mindful of energy that I bring into my space. I got to be mindful of things that I do with other people. So I'm going to have guests coming up soon, but I want to make sure my camera angles is right. I want to make sure it look good because I don't want to give y'all a camera angle and all my business in the background. Y'all like, oh, look at him. We got some old molded bread in that bowl. Yeah, no, I don't want y'all to see all that, right? So we working on some new stuff. We working on some stuff as we continue to make this breakfast series and the rest of the series happen. So stick with your boy because we doing it, right? Um, so yeah, we are. So back to the biscuits. The biscuits are it's two ingredients in this biscuit. It is uh, self-rising flour, right? Enriched, bleached, and pre-sifted. So I think y'all call this cake flour. I'm not sure, but I'll be baking. So it's this and heavy cream, a cup of heavy cream. So we finish all that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna stuff it. We're gonna do one. We're gonna do a stuffed biscuit. So we're gonna do some salmon, right? So we're gonna stuff it with an egg and salmon. That's gonna be for Doc. Then I'm gonna do one with some ground up sausage and bacon, right? And we're gonna put some hollandaise sauce on it. Now, I'm gonna show y'all later on down the road how to do hollandaise from scratch, but today I got us a little packet because I want y'all to see what it is, right? So this is hollandaise, and you can't get it everywhere. They starting to discontinue it, and so that's why I grabbed it today because I wanted to make it for one last time, right? And I wanted to uh, share this one with you because it's easy, right? And if you're able to grab some, K. Rogers don't have it no more. Kroger don't have it, but you can go to um, Walmart Market or Walmart. They have it. Okay. And I check the other stores as I'm out on my adventurous life doing what I'm doing, see if they got it. But for the most part, this is well, no, I don't get into it. I don't get into what it is. It's egg yolks actually mixed in with some lemon juice, some other stuff. So we're gonna make it from scratch. I promise you, we're gonna make it from scratch. It's a double boiler situation, like it's in depth. But we're gonna make one. We're gonna make something from scratch. But today we're gonna use this. All right. So that's what we doing. This dope cooking show. Call your friends, tell them we own. We about to start cooking. Okay. I'm finna get 100% ready because I'm just kind of ready. So I'm gonna get 100% ready. Y'all call y'all people. Look, go to this dope cooking show, all one word, on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so y'all can get y'all get notifications when I'm on when I upload a new episode. You can catch every episode, every replay on under the live tab. So it's always something there. It's plenty of content under the live tab for you to check it out. And it's me, my face. This is the award-winning This Dope Cooking Show on the BS3 network, and we cooking. Okay, guys, we back, and so we're gonna get ready to do our stuffed biscuit stuff. So I'm already got the oven preheated to 400 degrees. The recipe calls for 450, but I wanted to make sure that we are all able to pick a temperature that works for us, right? Because everybody don't have an oven that go there for 'em. And so I just wanted to make sure that we were able to do what we need to do. And then too, everybody's oven is different, right? They may say one thing as far as the temperature, but it could be way higher or way lower. And what you want to do is make sure that you don't burn your stuff up. So we need a mixing glass. I mean a mixing cup. We need a bowl. We need a whisk. Also, I turned the fire on, so well the heat on, heat source on, so that we could sear our salmon for one of them, right? You're gonna sear salmon. So what we need for right now, we're gonna sear our salmon. We're gonna let that heat up, and I just bought that pan, y'all. So I'm trying to hope it stick around for me, right? You don't want no problems, you want no smoke with that one. All right, so You need 2 cups of self-rising flour. So they say the self-rising flour got all the stuff in it you need. All right. So I was like, okay, cool. So I don't need baking powder and salt and all that. What they say? I don't know. We're going with it though. We're gonna go with it and see what they're talking about. So that's what we think. So put a couple of white vouchers to make sure we got everything in here like a new clean. All right. So 2 cups of the flour. 2 cups. All right. 2 cups. Then we need a cup and 1/4. 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Y'all, I had so much heavy cream and buttermilk and milk in my refrigerator that just went bad because one nobody here. Yeah, nobody's here. So yeah. All right, so we got that heavy cream. Put it in there. Don't mix it up. And we're gonna get this in the oven. Right? Yeah, okay. It smells like butter, so it's like biscuit. Yeah. Should got my brother. Who's got but I don't see it. Have we left in there? Okay. It's mixed up. I guess it's gonna be thick, like cookie dough maker. What you think? So it's looking like to me. Won't be baking, but that's what we got. So that's the dough for the biscuits. Okay, cool. All right. Next, well, we're gonna let that sit do what it do. We're gonna get our salmon going, right? In another skillet, we're gonna do some sausage, some Jimmy Dean sausage, and I'm gonna put some bacon in the air fryer. A couple of slices, probably 2 or 3 slices to go in there. So we get that cooked off. But this is that skinless, skin-on salmon that I be getting. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that skin out. So we be like, you gonna cook it like that? I don't want to. I don't be going to. So, all right. Are y'all ready for back to school? Because I am not. Um, and Walmart already got the school supplies out. I mean, a lot of them too. It ain't even just a little bit; it's a whole lot. And y'all, I know it's a trick to cutting the skin off the salmon. I didn't learn that. When they do it with the backside of their hand and all that, I didn't learn that trick. So a sharp knife always works. Don't never let you die. Sharp knife always works, and will not let you die. So yeah, school supply stuff out. I'm talking about they got school supply stuff out. Oh, get into the dog stuff. So yeah, we had a conversation going, and we was just talking. And y'all remember back in the day, they used to be like, there used to be somebody at the party, at the function, at the family gathering. Like, no, don't throw that away. I get it to my dog. What up, people? Where they go? You know what I'm saying? What happened to them? So anyway, that's how I said that. But I thought that was funny. And we're gonna let that sear, that salmon sear, because we're gonna put that on one of the biscuits. The holiday stuff. Holiday days. Yep. We're gonna put this biscuit go up just a little more. Right? Hold on before we do all that. Just clean it up. See that? I don't know. It's mixed enough. What I got? I want to see where that flame running. I don't use it so much. And yeah, exactly. So I can, and there's the sheet hanging out, grease them up, put that in there. With your salmon, make sure that you rotate and turn it. I got this little pan. I'm really excited to use this. See what happens. I did some steaks on the other day. Steaks came out good. Okay, you got a good. Mm-hmm. Y'all see the grill mark on that salmon? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, so we're gonna get a sheet pan out. Down low. I know. Um, we'll use this guy right here. Get some oil in. And just so we get a good round. We can put this on there like that. Yeah, that. I think that'll work. What we beat, that's that. I think I want me some big fish, you know. Get this out here. Yeah, right. Chef Jeff on the bacon, so y'all see what we doing. I don't even know if this is right, but yeah, we got that going. And then the salmon. I like my eggs coming out. So we're gonna pull that right now. Yep. Grilled salmon. Check that off to the side. Mm-hmm. I like how that's done. Make sure that you pay attention so that way you don't burn yourself to the ends of your pots, pans, stuff like that. You don't burn your hand. I'm telling y'all, one time I was working, I grabbed the pan. I just knew it wasn't hot. Ooh, it was hot. I'm talking about scalding. I could feel it burning my fingers tips off. It was that hot. It was so bad. It was so bad. Oh, it was so bad. It was very, very oh, but it's okay though. We made it. We made it. All right. Use that same heat source right there. And then we gonna get us a little Jimmy Dean sausage. Because that's what we working with. That old Jimmy Dean. I like Jimmy Dean sausage. I don't know about y'all. I like Jimmy Dean. Get the Jimmy Dean in there, so we just gonna crumble it up. So we're gonna do this like ground beef. Do that like ground beef. Get that in there like so like that. Yeah, I don't think that's enough. It's probably too much. Oh wait. We gonna go with it. All right, so we're gonna get this. We got some biscuits ready to cook right here. So out of that, I got about probably about 4 or 5 of it. So we did 2 cups of self-rising flour and um, a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. We're gonna put it in this like this. That's what we're gonna do. So roll with that. Okay. So we're gonna put them in there, and then we are gonna let them cook. See what happens, right? I'm gonna let this green bean sausage situation start to brown off. We're gonna brown that off. I'm not sure some onions and peppers in there. Maybe I don't know. But I think I just wanted to do like a meaty joint. We'll see. I don't know, y'all. We still winging it, we're working it out. It ain't gonna take you long. Jimmy Dean been around a long time, y'all. Y'all remember them Jimmy Dean, Tennessee fried? Oh, y'all remember them Tennessee fried sausage biscuits? You can put them in the microwave for like 90 seconds and then you just be ready to eat breakfast. Like, what you talking about? Guys, we are back with our breakfast series. Of course, we got our biscuits in the oven. We got some of our bacon and sausage done already. This is the hollandaise sauce, guy. And like I told you, it's simple. It's a packet. You know, you get it from Walmart. K. Rogers don't have it no more. Kroger doesn't have it. So what it consists of is just a packet, right? And then you add a cup of milk and a what is it? Cup of milk and a fourth stick of butter. So it's like two of these lines on the butter. Cut off two of them lines and boom, put it in there, let it melt, boil, and mix it. Make sure you keep stirring it because it has to, you know, get together everything there. It'll coagulate if you don't stir it. So that's the hollandaise sauce. And like I told y'all, it's real simple, but making it from scratch can be a little time consuming, right? And so we're gonna do that later on another time. But I just wanted y'all to see like what we had going on, right? So next up, we're gonna get our filling for the stuffed biscuit together. Now, what happened was I was recording this and then all the stuff didn't record and and we ate it. So stuff be happening. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. We had ate everything and then I went to edited it and there wasn't no sound, wasn't nothing going on. So we're back and we gotta do it again. That's okay. Stuff happens. People make mistakes. I told y'all I'm using some new stuff. So I had two camera angles up for y'all. But shoot, one of them didn't do their thing. One of them did. So I'm still learning the program or whatever. And that's fine. It's gonna be all right. We got some mixed peppers there to go with our. So we're gonna put that with our sausage, right? We're gonna do some sausage after this is over. So all we want to let those vegetables get fragrant, just a little bit. You can season them if you want. It's up to you. I like to season just about everything I put in my plate. Sometimes it comes out, a little over seasoned. Sometimes we don't. Depends on what it is and if everything got together like I thought it should have. Sometimes it don't, and it's okay. So no onions in this one because why? Doc don't like onions, right? So I'm gonna do that again. Our biscuits are biscuiting. They're doing what they're doing. They almost ready. And that's it, guys. So we got all of this together, right? Showed y'all some stuff in the last one. So this is gonna be kind of jumbled up because I'm still I gotta re-record it. I'm salty, but it's gonna be all right. We're gonna make it happen. So we got our vegetables getting together, sauteing. I'm gonna saute these a little bit more. We're gonna pull them off and we're gonna add our crumbled up. We're gonna add our sausage to crumble. We'll put those all together. Then we'll come back, play up our plate with a biscuit, our sausage, our vegetables, do a little hollandaise on the top. It's gonna be something to see on this dope cooking show. Why? Because that's what we do. We get down. We get down over here. It's dope cooking show. We get down. We get to it. We get to it. Hope y'all had a good week. Hope everything was what we wanted it to be. We are still battling this summer heat. And child, we got an air conditioner that is on the fritz. It be working, and sometimes you look up and be like, "Oh, it's hot," and then it don't be working. So, yeah, that's coming up. You gotta get that fixed. Oh, child, it just sometimes you be looking at things and looking at the amount of money you got to spend on stuff. You be like, "Oof, is it working?" But I mean, it's definitely working. You have to be cool. You got to be cool and cozy in the house. You know what I'm talking about? Can't be in the house hot. Everybody gonna be mad at each other. So we can't do that. Can't be in the house hot because that heat make you mad quick. You hear me? I'm talking about just what did you breathe hard for? So guys, yeah, we got our sausage in here. We're gonna get that crumbled up, get that cooked off, brown it off, sit that to the side. We'll mix that with our peppers. I'm gonna do some onions because I like onions, and it's my show. So we put some onions too. We're gonna do them to the side. Respect, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna respect. Do them off to the side, and that'll be that. Yes, 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 yes. I think I told y'all the kids are back. And they waiting. So we doing. Oh, we gotta do some eggs too. Y'all don't let me forget. We gotta do some eggs.
even though I don't eat them, you gotta do them. You know what I'm saying? So make sure I get us another skillet out. We can egg. Kids back and they eating, they stomachs are still in full effect. You hear me? I'm talking about this. I'm hungry. What's for dinner? What's for lunch? Are we gonna have breakfast? And so we're looking at them like, you gotta go do something else. But it's cool. We had a little break and we needed it. Like I told y'all, we reconnected, talked, uh, finish some things. There's nothing like being able to finish your thought, be able to finish uh, your conversation with a person. Because if you don't finish it, leaves it up in the air, right? So you gotta be able to finish it. Another check on these biscuits. They are the biscuitine. And y'all, it was two ingredients in the biscuits. Two ingredients. That was the craziest thing ever. I had to do that. I mean, how you mess up two ingredients? Put them in together, mix them up. I mean, it's simple. Homemade biscuit. So I might put somebody granted to the test. What's up? I can make some homemade biscuits and happy. Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't leave it easy because baking ain't my thing. And I thought I toiled over these biscuits two or three times on how to do them and how to make them look, but it really wasn't nothing not to do for real. It was just something I had to just go ahead and just do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just have to do a thing and it don't always work like you want to. If I want to make some big old biscuits like y'all see on TV on the TV when they talk about breakfast. Remember Hardee's used to have that breakfast biscuit with the lady? They had the black lady come in early in the morning, turn on all the lights, and make the biscuits so Hardee's could have biscuits that day. And they talk about how everything was made with love and all that. I know y'all remember that because I remember it. But I was thinking lately, like all of the different things that we have gone through as people, so much has changed and so much is different. And you're like, oh, I can't believe we was alive for some of that. You know what I mean? And that's amazing. It's amazing. Like, yeah, I was alive there. I was around. I was there. I was there. It was at school. I was on the school bus. I remember when 9/11 happened. I didn't even get that. It's crazy. I'm on my way to college. Yeah. I'm on my way to class. My mom was like, I'll get some gas from the gas station. They say the gas pump's gonna shut down forever. It was something crazy. But, yep, I had to do it. Sad, tragic. But we're gonna do that. The Oklahoma City bomber. Crazy. Okay, y'all look. Y'all know we be watching true crime stuff, right? Well, y'all know we need to find some episodes. So look, on Netflix, there is a documentary about a girl named Amy something. I think the last episode would have been. She went on a cruise ship, child, and they ain't never come back. That's why we want to go on a cruise. You crazy. She went on a cruise and never came back. And then they had different miscellaneous accounts of people said they had to sing or talk to or whatever, but they could never put them all together at the same time. It was crazy. I'm talking about crazy, y'all. But it was good. Y'all gotta watch it. It's the top 10 on Amazon right now. Amy Jabber Shard, something like that. Is missing. Absolutely true. Still is missing. They ain't found it. Aren't they crazy? They did not find it. And it's all kinds of conspiracies about it. Maybe she wanted to start over. Maybe she wanted a new life. Maybe blah, 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 blah. The baby gone. That's all I can say. She is not around to defend her point. Or defend somebody said she sold off into slavery, which is a real thing, guys. Sex trafficking stuff, that's a real thing. And y'all ain't paying attention out here in these streets. You get gathered up. I want to be gathered up. All right, y'all, let's take a look, see what we got these biscuits. Chopping at the bit, see what's happening. Okay, look at it. We got some. We got some. Check them out. Got our biscuits right there. Okay. All right. Look like we did a little something. They soft. These. Like we did a little something. So I gotta cut that oven on. Ain't nothing like having an oven on in the middle of summer. Hot now or what? How hot you hot? Cut the oven on. Hurry up, turn that oven on. Okay, so we got our biscuits looking good. We're gonna do some eggs, right? These eggs, and then we're gonna play the sauce on. So with the eggs, guys, I'm just gonna do, some scrambled eggs, but I'm gonna do them kind of flat. What I mean by that is I'm not gonna do them. The consistency of scrambled eggs are like supposed to be like popcorn, right? Well, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do I'm gonna do flat, kind of like a how can I say this? Flat. I mean, I don't know how other way to do it, but flat. So yeah, we're gonna do some flat scrambled eggs, and that means you're not turning them over as much, right? You kind of let them cook the way you cook the eggs off, or it's different from any other time. You don't scramble them as much, and that's really what I want y'all to understand. You don't scramble them up a lot. So you already put your eggs mixed in a bowl, right? We're gonna mix this up some eggs. I just went to the store and got some. Uh-huh. I'm gonna do some eggs and we'll do some eggs for the family. I told you, everybody waiting. They waiting to eat. They ready to eat. What you put in? Let's take some left over. Now last time, when I did it with the salmon, see, it was just me and Doc. And they had got home, they were still covered, right? From the drive home. I was up at that. I could not believe that the video did not have no sound. I was hurt. I'm talking about completely like sore that it happened that way. So we're gonna do about 4 eggs and let's do 5. 5 eggs. You know how to do that thing, but I got some folks here that like they love the eggs fire. Like cool with them. So cool. And you'll mix your eggs, you'll scramble your eggs in the bowl, right? Instead of scrambling them in the pot. I like to scramble mine in a pot in a skillet. Reason being, it gets to the end process quicker. Sometimes people like, I want some soft scrambled eggs. Okay, soft scrambled, gotcha, no problem. Soft scrambled, come right up. So it just all depends on the person, how, all of that. And there's all different kinds of factors. But I like to do mine in the bowl and then add them to the skillet. And the reason why, because I told you we're doing a flat egg. We're doing flat eggs. So we are not going to scramble them real tough in the pot. We're going to just cook and then we'll fold them over. I'm going to show you what you will. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. You just want to sit. So we're gonna beat our eggs here, right, in the bowl. Break the yolks good, the yolks are incorporated. And you can add your seasoning before or after. I add them out before, so they're already in there. All right, now that eggs mixed up real good as well. Now, I'm gonna try whole bottom of our skillet is covered. And boom. Eggs are in. And they working. So here's what which ones are just kind of pull it apart and get done into towards the middle, right? Same with making pull the done part in towards the middle and let the outside fill up the liquid. And you let it cook. And then you do the same process again. You pour that in. Like so. Child, I had to work one day and make omelets by myself. Ooh, we talk about a blast from the past, man. I was kick. It was. They be saying that it don't be busy, right? Why? At my job, they be like, "Nah, I didn't even be busy. Don't be hardly nobody here." I'd be like, "What are y'all looking at? Because I am swamped." But everybody gonna get up, come get the breakfast. Everybody gonna come get it. Okay, biscuits are good. She's so good. Yep. I'm glad I didn't add no seasoning in the biscuits. The self-rising flour must have some salt in it already. That's cool. All right. Flat egg now. You're gonna break them up so they're not all one piece. Okay, flat. You're gonna flat. This is where they'll get jumping up on the flip. There we go. Got the flip done. Now, depending on what kind of heat source you're using, You should cut your heat at this point because the eggs are already done. They done. When they brown like this, they a little too done, but it's fine. We country folks. They gonna eat. These kids gonna eat these eggs. No problem. So, there we go. Flat eggs. This dope cookie show. Now we're gonna plate up. So we're gonna get cleaned up, and then we're gonna plate us up some, and we're gonna see what's happening with it. We'll be. Hey guys, we are back. This dope cookie show. We're gonna plate this thing up. See what's happening with these biscuits. Okay, I already have one, and they are good. I'm talking about good. So yeah, you're gonna want to do this one. I'm just saying, trying to be nice about it. You're gonna want to do this, player, for real. We're gonna let our bottom. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is dense. They dense like what can I say? They almost remind me of um the biscuits from Popeyes. They remind. Stuffed biscuits. That's what we doing. This is the cooking show. Yep. And this is part of the reason why I said that we let the egg be flat. Let it be flat. You know, in there. You know, in there up close. Eggs be flat, right? Flat eggs, they'll lay a little bit. Okay. That's what I was trying to say for us. Now we're gonna hit it with our holidays drizzle. Now Doc is a bit different. Doc like hot stuff. So we're gonna do something different with hers. Just a tad. A bit different. Let's see. Make sure you keep trying your holiday talk, because it will get thick on you for sure. I'll get thick. Oh yeah. What we're gonna do is, what I love drugs. So mm-hmm. There we go. Like I told the doc a little different. Got to be spicy. You hear me? Got to be spicy. So we always indulge. Y'all indulge this. And I guess you can use this as your garnish if you want to, if you into this type of stuff. Doc loves jalapenos and hot stuff. So we oblige. Some jalapenos. On the side of later. And so now we'll put the top of that biscuit on that. Like this. Stuffed biscuits, guys. This dope cooking show. Stuffed biscuits. There it is. I don't know how much better it's gonna get. Check that out. Looks good to me. 2-ingredient biscuit, you know. You got your sauces, peppers, onions if you so choose. I like sauces, peppers, and onions. And then you got a holiday sauce on the top, give it a little, could do biscuits and gravy, you can do it the same way. But I did it with holiday sauce. This holiday sauce is a little different. We top this one with some peppers because Doc likes it hot. This dope cooking show. I'm gonna plate me up one. We gonna eat. Be right back. Alright guys, so we wrapped this thing up, right? So here's mine. Shows y'all mine. I don't play because once I call them in here, it's gonna be on, right? So peppers, onions, sausage, biscuit, hollandaise, right? And then I got a piece of bacon on the side and you said Jimmy Dean sausage. So what we just do, get into this plate. That's what about that. We're gonna get into this plate. This duck cooking show, stuffed biscuit. I hope you did, because I did. That's how that's supposed to be. Yep. These biscuits, they next. That's like the biscuit from Popeye. I'm loving it. I think it's gonna be good as I've done before, but I ain't gonna be honest, it's gonna be good. So, I want y'all to try it. But, this dope cooking show, another one in the books. Catch y'all next week. I'm about to eat. Peace.